On this episode of Genius Wired, we take you behind the scenes of Grassfield High School. We'll follow the freshmen around the halls as they get to know their new home. And then we will welcome back former Grizzly alumni to participate in a special 10-year anniversary ceremony. The anniversary celebrations continued with a unique Spirit Week that wrapped up with some of our favorite traditions. We also introduced a brand new club that has seen overwhelming success. You'll see all this and more on our first episode of our 5th season of Genius Wired.
Hey Grizzlies, and welcome to our first episode of our 5th season of G News Wired. I'm Audrey Baker.
And I'm Lauren Moss, coming to you from the G News studio in Chesapeake, Virginia. This show is written and produced by Grassfield photojournalism students.
And we're bringing you an in-depth look into our community of excellence.
The class of 2020 settled into life into high school, but that was not the case in August. Here's reporter Haley Steinling.
The freshman class of 2020 came to Freshman Fusion at Grassfield High School on August 23, 2016. This was a great opportunity for students to get to know the school. There were many events for the students to participate in with the help of SCA, class officers, and faculty and staff. To start off the day, the freshmen signed in at the front tables where they were assigned their groups and then filed into the auditorium for a skit from the SCA.
What do you mean? We're at high school. This isn't class?
I mean, I feel pretty good about being a freshman. I feel like, because there's like a lot of stereotypes, but they talked to us today at Freshman Fusion about how some of that stuff is not really true and that you can have a great freshman year.
To kick off the great year, the freshmen had the opportunity to go on a scavenger hunt and play games in the gym to meet new friends. There was also a question and answer session by the upperclassmen and a meet and greet with teachers. In the cafeteria, the freshmen decorated posters with their leaders.
My job for Freshman Fusion is I'm a leader. I'm the yellow leader, and I help bring the kids around and let them learn where everything is at in the school and try and help them figure it out for the first day.
Another way to share spirit was with the photo booth. Students wore boas, hats, and even put themselves in frames to take pictures and share on social media with the hashtag GHS2020Vision. Students could purchase Grizzly gear from the table in the lobby put on by the PTSA.
My thoughts on Freshman Fusion, it was very informing. It taught me a lot of things that I didn't know, like about the school and like the school system and things that they do.
Reporting for G News Wired, I'm Haley Steinling with photographer Brandy Michael.
As new students adjusted in the fall, former students were invited back for the Grizzly Medallion of Distinction recognition ceremony.
To honor our 10-year anniversary here at Grassfield, current and former faculty gathered in the auditorium on Friday, September 16th to recognize the Grizzly Medallion of Distinction recipients from the last 9 years.
At Grassfield, we are truly a community, or as we like to say around here, a community of excellence. So speaking of amazing people and excellence, it is my honor at this time to introduce to you our returning Grizzly Medallion Distinction recipients.
Students from the graduating class of 2008 to 2016 were recognized. Alexis Whitted, a graduate from 2015, gave the keynote speech.
I had peers who were accepting of others and challenged each other to be their best selves.
Former principal Carolyn Bernard was recognized and spoke fondly of her memories and what it meant to be a part of extending the legacy of Grassfield.
It really warms my heart to know that those of you that are here with us and those that we've heard from feel such a connection to their alma mater.
I think the one thing I miss the most would probably be the large community. I went away to VCU, and although it's like a community there, just seeing like how your professors or even your teachers and even your peers here at Grassfield want to really see you succeed in everything that you do, that's really what I miss the most.
After the ceremony, participants were presented gifts and had the opportunity to take pictures under the newly unveiled Medallion of Distinction wall.
Say, I'm a Grizzly!
Faculty and alumni were also invited to walk through the Grizzly to kick off the first home game of the season.
That's great. I put this in slow-mo.
Mama Grizz led them onto the field at the Carolyn F. Bernard Stadium, where the participants were also introduced to the crowd.
Medallion of Distinction winners.
Reporting for G News Wired, I'm Angel Bell with photographer Ryan Lesh.
Class of 2010.
Did you know that October was Bullying Awareness Month?
I did, but what you may not have known is our drama department teamed up with the Virginia Stage Company to promote empathy and kindness.
On Monday, October 31st, the Virginia Stage Company came to Grassfield High School to put on their Acts of Kindness play.
We are the first high school to take part in this initiative with Virginia Stage Company, Kohl's Cares, and CHKD.
Working with the Virginia Theater Company was a lot of fun. They're really, really nice. They're really great teachers. They walk you through the process of writing a play. They're really helpful. I didn't know I could really write a play.
The Stage Company worked with Grassfield High School drama students during a week-long playwriting seminar to help the Stage Company create a play about empathy that appeals to high schoolers.
But even now, here at the high school level, we still deal with bullying, and it's become a little more sophisticated.
Now we're living in the day of age of like social media and stuff, and like people are like bullying people on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, when that really shouldn't be happening.
Students learned how to create characters and build upon a story while sitting in groups and discussing the different aspects of their plays.
So right now, what's the character that you are most comfortable with knowing what their whole story is? I think the greatest challenge for my drama students this week is going to be the seat time. In playwriting and in writing, you're going to have to sit and you're going to have to think and you're going to have to write.
I'm Hannah Jones, reporting for G News Wired.
2 new clubs formed at Grassfield High School this year. Reporter John Williams took a closer look at one of them.
The Grizzly Gamers held their first meeting on Thursday, September 29th in room 214.
This is the Grizzly Gamers Club, and we are comprised so far of a bunch of people who are interested in playing games and probably some people who want to learn how to make video games.
While the establishment of a video game club was long-awaited, it was quite a difficult process. But student organizer Elizabeth Roeder was up to the challenge.
Last year she started compiling all the paperwork and jumping through all the hoops to get things approved. She kind of got the ball rolling and we got approved, and here we are today.
We also will need people like design boss levels and all that.
Club was hard to establish. I had to make the club constitution. It had to get approved by the city. It had to have an educational purpose, which is programming. I really do want to encourage programming in this club. We will do that through making video games, and we will analyze video games and the programming used in them.
The first meeting consisted of nominating officers, writing down a list of games to play, and designing a t-shirt.
I expect to gain some sort of teamwork skill and a place to be around other people that enjoy the same things I do.
Video games can bring out a lot of emotions in you, just like books can. We might make some history from it, maybe even known throughout all the schools.
This has been reporter John Williams with photographer Aiden Gilliott for G News Wired.
While gamers compete in Mario Kart tournaments, a different type of competition took place for Grassfield journalism students.
On Thursday, October 6th, the Grassfield journalism students attended the Virginia High School League Regional Media Championships. The event was held at the Fredericksburg Expo Center and gave students the chance to learn new techniques for filming, editing, reporting, and design. Once they arrived, advisor Rachel Goodman gave the staff last-minute instructions before sending them to their workshops. During the day, the staff went to different conferences to learn new techniques from other instructors.
I guess I'd say I like the classes and the teachers for telling us about their lives.
I'm a journalism teacher for Prince George High School in Prince George, Virginia. I hope students understand that the basic mistake that they make a lot of times is just that they rush things. Sometimes we don't take enough time, or sometimes we actually force the person to just give us quick and not so thoughtful responses.
It's just been a really great experience just being here with all these what I would call professionals, since they've been doing it longer than I have, and having them teach me, it inspires me to become like them.
I just would like for them to be more interested in the nuts and bolts of journalism, that they can come back from here and be able to bring their knowledge back to their staffs.
Lisa Giles, the Assistant Director for Activities, talked about her goals for the event.
To provide high school students with a rich journalism and scholastic publishing experience. It's really fun to see the students receive their awards during the awards banquet, because it's confirmation of all the hard work that they have put into their publications throughout the entire school year, and to see that affirmed through an award. It's satisfying when somebody else recognizes that they've done a good job. That's the fun part, but the education piece as well.
During the lunch award ceremony, Grassfield received Trophy Class for Juniors Wired as well as the Literary Magazine. Grassfield's 2016 yearbook received a second place ranking. Signing off for Juniors Wired, I'm Maggie Woodworth with photographer Alyssa Latham.
The Spirit Week, pep rally, and parade competition also heated up, including some old and new traditions.
In honor of Grassfield's 10th year anniversary, students voted on their favorite themes from previous years, including Kindergarten Day, Heroes vs. Villains, Workout Wednesday, All Aboard Hawaii, and Friday Night Lights. Unexpectedly, Hurricane Matthew hit the Hampton Roads area Sunday. For the second time of the year, school was canceled due to record flooding, canceling Monday, the first day of Spirit Week. Despite missing Kindergarten Day, that didn't stop the participation that took place the rest of the week.
I love at lunch when everybody's like really excited and there's music playing and there's games and there's a costume contest.
What's your name? Natalie. Give it up for Natalie!
My favorite day of Spirit Week is probably Workout Wednesday because everybody looks so good, including these guys right behind me.
We love Spirit Week!
As the tradition of Spirit Week continued, the class of 2017 filed in through the Grizzly for their last homecoming pep rally. After all of the fall athletes represented their teams, the two-time state champion varsity cheerleaders performed. Then the Energy Dance team took the field for a performance with a surprise guest. Not to be outdone by their principal, members of the 2016 homecoming court competed in a dance battle. Deontay Massenberg took the top prize when he was crowned 2016 Homecoming King. The competition continued with grade-level games and a Chick-fil-A field goal competition. Junior Riley Dowd and math teacher Robin Smith both made their kicks, winning free Chick-fil-A for a year.
It feels great. I'm really excited. I'm going to take a bunch of my friends to Chick-fil-A and yeah, just have a party.
The party ended with the 2016 Homecoming Parade. At 5:30, community members joined students after school and gathered along Scenic Parkway for the homecoming parade. The marching band kicked off the event, followed by the homecoming court with the newly crowned homecoming king, Deontay Massenberg, and the rest of the homecoming court. Clubs such as FBLA, lacrosse, and world language passed out candy to the crowd.
With DECA, it's a marketing club, so they kind of just decorate it with like DECA signs, and it was a lot of fun. Also having fun were future Grizzlies from Cedar Road and Grassfield Elementary Schools.
All the excited faces of the kids who will be coming here soon, the future Grizzlies, and all the families of current Grizzlies as well. So love Grassfield.
Thank you.
And as always, go Grizzlies.
That was reporter Riley Sargent with photographers Tamaya Smith, Angel Bell, and Haley Steinlein.
Want even more homecoming coverage? Head over to our YouTube channel for a bonus package featuring the World Language Club and their unique float design. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of G News Wired. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Lauren. See you soon, Grizzlies.